Good evening and welcome everybody to the Wednesday night live stream, which has got to give a bit of an apology because I went live last night thinking it was the midweek live stream, but it was Tuesday and I messed up. I'd normally give an introduction, but I don't really have anything to add to last night's introduction, and the only big news of the day is the date of the Australian referendum's been announced in October, where we'll go to vote. All Australians who are enrolled to vote will be asked to go and vote to change the constitution for the Aboriginal voice to Parliament. And yeah, I hope people who can vote look into that and give a well-considered voice. I'm not too worried. I'm not going to say vote yes, vote no. What I'm just saying is have a look into it, see what the implications are, and whatever decision you reach, well, that's your right. Now I'll go back to and have the agenda tonight. I'll continue on with what I was doing with Dungeon Crawl. Dungeon Crawl is a Dungeons and Dragons game where we are to take the role of a player and go into the dungeon looking for I think it's the Orb of Zot. And there's several other versions of this in free open source software that's freely downloadable. And I like this one because it's got a tutorial and hints mode. So, but while I'll be playing this, it's still the main purpose of tonight's live stream is for office hours. And if anyone has any questions, please leave a comment in the chat. And I can see about doing that, answer whatever you can. If there's something I think I can help with, then ask away. But otherwise, I'll go back to the tutorial. And last night I did the first 4 lessons, and then I'll kick into lesson 5, Gods and Divine Abilities. So in this lesson, we're going to learn about gods and how to use their powers, and reread all the messages with Control P. And then there's more prompts. So I found a mace and 3 staircases leading out of the dungeon, one of which we're standing on. So I'll pick up the mace, and I might as well wield it. So we're right to go, open the door, and I find a bloodstained altar of Trog. Up ahead is the altar of Trog the Wrathful. Trog is just one of the many gods. In the real game, you can check for a list of all the altars and interesting features found so far. So, alright, well, let's just go up to it. I can pray on the altar with greater than, get an idea what the god offers you, and join the faith. If I press exclamation on the religion screen, I can see a more detailed description. Confirm my choice with exclamation. Alright. So, Trog's an ancient god of anger and violence. Followers are expected to kill in Trog's name, and especially slay wizards. In return, worship as a Trog gain the ability to go berserk at will in combat, and so be able to become a bit more efficient in combat, and granted assistance in the form of powerful weapons and magic allies. Followers are absolutely forbidden to use spell magic. I can live with that, at least for the tutorial. For granted powers, I can go berserk at will, and it looks like it'll cost Hanukkah. I can call upon Trog for regeneration and magic resistance. I'm not so sure about the piety mechanic, but certainly hunger is fine. Trog will give me ammunition as I gain piety. I can call in reinforcements, and I'll get weapons as again. Yep, I'll join. Trog welcomes me. All right, well, let's I can now go berserk at will. Well, let's do that. So if I do that, I start looking red. Red film seems to cover my vision as I go berserk, and I feel myself moving faster. Feel mighty, so I'm using 0.7 time to cover the distance instead of 1. And now I'm exhausted. Subsides. I think after I go berserk, there's a bit of a cooldown mechanic in there. And you have a look at the current religious standing with the caret symbol, so Shift 6. And Trog Wrathful. Overview. Powers and Wrath. Okay, so I can give up religion, but I'm not going to do that. And all right, so I'll kick on with a bit of exploration. Some gods really like it if I kill monsters in the name. Alright, well. Yeah, Entrog is accepting my kill. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm not ready to go berserk just yet. But I will chop up a bit of rats as it says that they'll get hungry. Against particularly tough foes, I may want to use berserk power with A. Okay. I think I will. Really self-moving faster again, and then all severely wounded. I've got low hit points. Alright, so I've reached level 2. I'm going to recover. And I've slowed up from the berserk. Berserker Rage is truly exhausting. While fatigued, I can up berserk again and also slowed. Best to rest of 5, so I'm a little bit ahead of the game with that one. Berserking also causes a large amount of hunger. I can't berserk near starving, so if I'm very, very hungry, I should always carry some food with me. Not sure where I am on the hunger scale. It doesn't say anything so far. Now call on Trog for regeneration and magical assistance. Alright. Berserk is really useful against multiple enemies as long as I don't run out of steam in between. I think it's time to go berserk now. Barely missed the rat, but killed some hobgoblins. Orc wizard. Yeah, I'm very hungry. Wow, the orc wizard's done a minor teleportation with blinking. And I'm exhausted. And the wizard's hit me with a magic dart, so okay, so I'm gonna rip through this again up to the point. Might have been able to go a bit further into the alleyway. So now I'm a little bit slow. It takes 1.5 turns to move instead. I wield the mace. I'm still recovering from the Berserker Rage earlier, so it might not be the best move. Okay, so I've reached level 2, and I'll go through and regenerate. I think I've still got some food. Yeah, there's a bit of food in there. Okay, so I can now call on Trog for regeneration and magic resistance. Found next from the tutorial. Still got some rats, which I think I'll stick with. Feel myself slow down. And hitting the Orc Wizard, I can't. Go Rage again. No, and it looks like I've hit again. I might have had to go back and regenerate and heal and then go berserk and charge the wizard. I'll try that one last time then. Go through and regenerate. Okay. I won't go berserk just yet, but do it now. The robe on, and hopefully that helps with the armor class. And Berserker Rage is exhausting. I cannot Berserk again. It's best to rest at 5 until I feel fit. Which, right, so that sounds good. Berserk can hit the Hobgoblin first. And now I'm hungry. I'll eat one of them. Stick with the mace, even though there's a short sword there. Stick with the rat and then regenerate. So I've now got full power again. No, it's still saying I'm not hungry enough to go for that. So I'll go into Berserk. Orc Wizard is almost dead. Excellent. Reached level 3. And I'll finish the rat off. I'll add more to strength. And it looks like I've finished everything up. So congratulations, I finished the last tutorial lesson. Now ready for the real game. Right, so pray at the altar, use a divine ability, check your religious standing, wait and rest a single turn, wait and rest 100 turns, and display an overview of the dungeon. Search description of the database. Alright, well that's all of the lessons. I'll go into hints mode. I'll go as a Minotaur Berserker. So my objective is to lead my Minotaur Berserker safely through the depths of the dungeon, retrieving the fabled orb of Zot and returning it to the surface. In the beginning, let discovery be my main goal. Try and delve as deeply as possible. Death can lurk around every corner. At the moment, just remembering the following keys. Okay, question mark to show their items on command. S saves the game, but if I die, a save game is not going to help me. Examine something with my vicinity. The hint mode, I can play without reading any documentation. If I haven't tried the tutorial, it's already done. Also, if you feel intrigued, there's more information available in some documentation, which I think I'll read off stream later. So I've still got Trog and I'm Minotaur Berserker. I'll have a look at my abilities. I reflexively headbutt those who attack me in melee with a pair of horns on my head. Right. But K is a monster, usually depicted by a letter. Some of the early monsters look like, I think, rats, lizards, kobolds, and goblins. The I'll always see a list of monsters somewhere on the screen. Gain information about them by pressing X. Alright? And then read the description with V. Let's move into it. Alright, well, let's... Kobold, small greyish creature with the look and temperament of a feral dog. No one knows for sure where they come from, but ancient demon gods, evil spirits, and meddling wizards have all suggested as culprits. It points about 3. Low armor class, but normal EV. MR, it looks easy, it's intelligent, small, can hit up to 4 damage. So one of the things I've heard about is what Kobold says that not to be afraid of, but there are also Tucker's kobolds, which are not part of this game that I'm aware of, but they were exceptionally sneaky. And if a party went into found Tucker's kobolds, then they were in for a really bad time. Apparently, it's not noticed me yet. I don't have to engage every motive. I don't have to engage everyone I meet. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Congratulations, your character just gained experience by killing this monster. This will raise some of your skills, making you more deadly. Also, most of the kills will grant you favour in the eyes of Trog. Trog accepts my kills. Kobold's not edible though. The item there. If you press it, you can pick it up. Yeah, I don't want to. Not sure why I want to pick up a kobold corpse. But some gold I do. 9 gold pieces. Unlike most other objects, it doesn't show up in my inventory. Takes up no space and weighs nothing and can't be dropped. We used to buy items from the shops, and it's appreciated by certain gods. Alright, well, I'll hit O and explore. Picked up my first scroll. Type R to read it. Once you've identified it, so check my inventory, it's got a random name on it. But let's read it and see what happens. I'm blessed for the moment. It's a scroll of remove curse. Alright, well, good to know. If I come across another one, go berserk on the rat. And I can be slowed down occasionally if I pass out. That's right. You've picked up a piece of jewellery, either a ring or an amulet. So an amulet goes around the neck. Type P to put it on and R to remove it. So a knobbly emerald ring. And a ring of stealth. Ring that allows the wearer to move quietly, making them more stealthily. Nice. And there's some arrows here. I'll pick those up. But I don't have a bow just yet, so go for a wander. Hobgoblins coming into view. Wielding a +0 club. Headbutt misses them. Severely wounded. Right, well, I'll pick up the club. First weapon you pick up. Use W to wield it. I might train different skill from my current one. I can view the weapon's properties from the inventory. Probably stick with the axes. Checking out the axes and enchantments can be worthwhile, but weapons can be cursed and difficult to remove. So unless I've got a scroll of remove curse, yep. Alright, well, I'll stick with the axe for now. A hobgoblin and some gold. Oh, just one hit in the headbutt. I'm still going to explore a little bit more and see what happens. So I've got there's a bat and a jackal. Two jackals and a giant cockroach, so it looks like I could be swamped with some enemies. Axe's skill is increased to level 4. The skills were automatically trained whenever I gain experience by killing monsters. By default, experience goes to skills you actively use. To view or manage your skills, press M. And I get my health and magic points. Occasionally increase my attributes of strength, intelligence, and dexterity. So I'm not too sure with the skills at the moment. I'll just leave it be for now. I'm going to go berserk. And I've got both the bat and I think the hobgoblin, so just leaving a kobold for now. And I've just managed to knock all of them off. The short sword. Oh, passed out from exhaustion. Alright, I think I'll go a little slow now. I've got normal speed up again. Found a cyan potion, so it's blue. Let's just drink it. I'm getting quiver and quaff. Next up, oh, sorry, the cyan potion's up on the, looks like it's up here. You've picked up your first potion. Once you've identified it, by drinking it. Yeah, I'm just going to drink it. It's a potion of curing, and I feel better. All right, I'll go explore up this way. A bit more gold. With a rat. So easy. And some stones. And I can throw them, so pick that one back up. I'll go berserk on it. But I'm feeling exhausted, so just pick up my stones. Looks like a dead end. I wonder if there's a possibility of secret rooms here. And I'll go and explore a bit more. See a staircase leading down. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that now. Go berserk. Now I'm very hungry and slow, so I better eat a ration. And I'll regenerate a bit more. And press X to bring up the level map. Okay, so it's a bit bigger than the normal map. And 17 sling bullets. Sure, let's pick them up. I've just discovered a trap. I've got the carrot. Occasionally stumble onto those. We've got a different effect when you stand on them. So. So frilled lizard, looks like it's another ring. +5 ring of protection. Right, so let's remove it. Armor class of 2. Put it on again. Armor class of 7. Won't say no to that. Gained a divine ability. Press A to look at my abilities. Yep, Trog's hand from the last. Go grab the gold. Bit of a connecting passage here. I think that pretty much is the whole level done now. Level 3. Strength 21, intelligence and dexterity. No, let's see the strength or dexterity. I'm not too worried about. Make it dexterity. Try and make myself a little bit harder to be hit. Fuming gold potion. I think it's going to be a problem, but I'm gonna drink it anyway. Potion of heal wounds, so I feel much better. Oh well, good for me. Alright, so now I've finished exploring the dungeon and search for the stairs. No, I don't need to. Well, they're right beside me. Each level of crawl has 3 wide up and 3 wide downstairs. Unexplored can often be accessed by another level. Right, so plus there's a closed door. Yep, now I've got those covered. The dart slug. Alright, I'll go back and explore the closed door. Let's go berserk. There's a ball python. So, yeah, I don't think I've gotten poisoned. Yeah, that tastes terrible, but hopefully it helps Melissa feed the hunger. It's a bit of blood on the floor. Don't want to read a ball. The snake's corpse. It might be poisoned. Definitely take the ration. Should be a bit better than eating chopped up items. So, it's a few different scrolls. Scroll of identify. Let's identify the short sword. Yep, there's nothing there. And the other one. Blink. So it's a short teleportation. And I've accumulated so much magical contamination that I'm glowing. Usually acquire magical contamination from using some powerful magics like invisibility or miscasting spells. As long as the status only shows in grey, nothing will actually happen as a result of it. If I continue suffusing, don't know, I haven't really heard of that word before. Self with magical contamination, you'll eventually start glowing for real, which can have nasty side effects such as mutating you or dealing direct damage. In addition, glowing make me much more noticeable. Okay. So it's a scroll of blinking. Hobgoblin comes into view. Looks like I easily dispatched it. It's a staircase going down. Well, I'm going to do some more exploring first. I don't know what a falchion is. It looks like it's a weapon, I think. Only one way to find out. It's a long single-edged sword with a slightly curved blade. Alright, base accuracy +2, base damage 7. Let's see how that compares to my axe. Accuracy +3, base damage 7. It hits all enemies adjacent to the wielder, dealing less damage to those not targeted. Yeah, I'm going to stick with this for a while. Can be used to riposte, swiftly retaliating against a missed attack. Well, I've already got headbutt, which looks like it'll do that. Well, I'll stay with it as it is and keep exploring. There's a stone staircase heading down. Pair of gloves. All right, and another scroll. So I'll read that one to try and figure out what it is. I assume a fearsome visage. Nothing appears to happen. It's a scroll of fear. Okay. Leopard gecko, which is sleeping. I'll stand next to it and start berserking. I might have woken it up by standing next to it. Now I'm hungry and suffering the cool down effects of berserk. That's right. I'll try and lay low for a bit. Recover from the berserk rage. There's an escape hatch. I can use it to leave the level, unlike their one way. Oh, there's an escape hatch I can go up, so I should be fine. I've thoroughly explored up in case there's any wandering monsters up there. Whip. No, I won't worry too much about it. I think I'll stick with my hand axe unless it. Let's hit the kobold, throws a stone, but it deals no damage. I'm going to throw one back. Closely misses it. Severely wounded. I think I've managed to kill it. No. So, club. Spear. A robe. Oh well, I'll pick it up and put it on. And I've got another ring. Right, well in that case I'll remove the ring, one of the rings I've got. Yeah, let's get rid of the ring of stealth. And I'll put on a nobbly bone ring. First. So -2 ring of dexterity. Well, should have known. Oh well, let's figure out, grab a scroll. It's the first thing I'll be going into. Another escape hatch in the floor. And stone staircase leading down, but there's a little bit more to be explored here. Stealth skill still increased to level 1. So by training stealth, it can make it less likely monsters will notice if they're asleep or otherwise on alert. Increase your chances of monsters losing track of notice if it becomes more suspicious and observant if I descend. Along with the weapon skill for equipped item, also governs the likelihood of doing great amount of damage when attacking a distracted or helpless. So sneak attacks are on. There we go, done exploring. So the staircase leading up. That'll do. Escape hatch leading down. Well, could be interesting. There's no way back from this. It's just a giant cockroach and bat. Oh, that's not good. It's wielding a orc wizard. Oh, that's really not good. If a character's got a name, I don't think that's... I'm going to berserk and run away. This is not good. Alright, Trog. Please help out. kill the ball python. So I've still got Orc Wizard, which hopefully Orc Wizard's severely wounded. I'm going to keep up the pressure there. Orc Wizard flickers and vanishes. Fighting against the monster, you cannot see if it's difficult. If you don't have a source of sea invisibility, I can find invisible monsters by luring them into shallow water. A cloud, such as a scroll of fog or a corridor, where the movements will be more predictable. If things go south, try teleporting out or leaving the level. Yeah, a bit backed into a corner here now. The orc hits me but does no damage. Going berserk again. Looks like I've reflectively killed the magic user. Dodging skill increased to level 3, I've reached level 4. A little bit more experienced. I slash Terrence. And it looks like I've knocked everyone off. Before I do that, I'm going to try and pick up Ring Mail of Fire Resistance. Hand Axe, yep, definitely. Dagger and Robe. Why not pick up the Robe? Scale Mail, yep. Could use an upgrade. So I'm slow from Berserk. I think I'll try and go into a corner and rest up. Recover from Berserk Rage. Okay, so no, it's not automatically more than a +1 hand axe, so I'm not going to do that just yet, but I will grab it with the Ring Mail of Fire Resistance and put my armor class up to 12, so I'm going to try and take that advantage. Equipping this item affects my resistances. Check the overview screen and for details. Alright, Alex the Skirmisher, a Minotaur Berserker. Looks like I'm getting a bit of traction with Trog. A bit more fire. No helmets, cloak, gloves, boots, or amulet. Got the cursed ring now. Alright. I'm exploring a bit more. Hopefully the levels go to a shop somewhere. Scroll of remove curse. Excellent. Curses on your equipment have been removed. You can now unequip any previously cursed item. So let's remove a. And let's drop that ring. While I'm at it, I'll put on the uncursed ring of stealth. So I should be able to become a bit more sneakily. And, oh, giant cockroaches snuck up on me. Escape hatch and 2 staircases leading down. Sleeping goblin. Alright, I'll go berserk and hopefully sort things out quickly. I found a hand axe. Let's see, I can wield which item. Got a few different hand axes here now. Let's see if it small axe +3. Yeah, it may not have any pluses or similar. Till I start wielding it. Oh well, let's try. And the O one. Yeah, they look like they're all +0s. Not enchanted or anything, so ruined ringmail. Oh, well, while I'm trying everything out, if it's got runes on it, start removing your armor. +2, yeah. And I feel less resistant to fire. Feel resistant to hostile enchantments. +2 bring mail of magic resistance. Okay, fire resistance and magic resistance. So, that new goblin, it was something new, and you're starving. Well, yeah, let's eat some rations. Really hit the spot. Excellent. Really walk into a teleport trap. Not really. Yeah. Bit disappointed that we've got quackers as an enemy here. But, take it down. Well, I'm going to try and... Yeah, let's see if I can... oh, well. I'll take it with me and hopefully... I'll eat it. At least I can pay a bit of respect to it that way. Sorry. If you don't know, quackers are extremely cute animals from Western Australia, and I can see them being fearsome, but it's not a normal foe I expect to come across here. Alright, so I've been poisoned by an adder. I'm going to go berserk and... Right, so I've reached level 5. Just going to, yeah, sit in a corner here. See if Trog can help me with the generation. Go berserk. Looks like I've killed both of them. Looks like it might be a big arena with something to... There's a way to... Anyway, I won't worry too much about it. So let's read the scroll. The scroll of teleportation. So it looks like I'm going to be sent somewhere else. Okay, so let's go through and explore programmatically again. Now I'll back into and try and take them off one at a time. +0 dagger. Yeah, let's pick it up. I'm not too sure about how the encumbrance system works here. You know, if I keep picking a whole bunch of stuff up, am I going to slow down a lot more? Whoa! Worm, adder, orc, and leopard gecko. This looks like it's almost the boss level. In that case, let's go berserk. Kill the hobgoblin. Really miss the leopard gecko. Force them into just take me off one by one. Still doing quite well. I've got an adder. No, I'm just going to wait here. Kobold. Fighting skills increased to level 5. Gold lizard. Hopefully I'm not too slow. Leather armor. Yeah, let's pick that up. Ring mail. Scale mail. More leather armor. And 40 sling bullets. Looks to be some sort of armory. Let's try scale mail. Finish putting on my scale mail. I'll go back to the magic resistance one. And the hand axe. I don't know how I picked up the Falchion. There's cursed leather armor there. 5 boomerangs, orc corpse. So let's go exploring again. Okay, done exploring. Alright, staircase leading down. Hound comes into view. Looks like I can... Yeah, why not? Let's go down rapid fire. Alright, so I've skipped some things there. If any items are covering a stair or escape hatch, then that item will be highlighted. So, okay. Red film seems to cover it. Yep, going berserk. Oh, there's a hidden ogre sleeping. I don't really want to tempt fate. And, alright, I'll go back up. Hopefully they can't. Yeah, I'm gonna feel like I'll had a sneak peek ahead and take things slowly. So I've got 107 stones now. That's quite a bit. Found a rapier, so a slightly small dagger. Let's see. Green potion of resistance. Oh well. Go through, knock a door down, and then go berserk and see what's going on. So I've reached level 6. I'm going to add to strength. I don't know what the limits are here, but I'll keep going up more. Escape hatch in the ceiling. An iguana. Cool. Taking a bit of damage. Shouldn't have ate the ration. Oh well. Start regenerating. So hound. Barely missed. Headbutted it, severely wounded it. Whoops, no, I don't want to enter explore mode. Ah, wand of paralysis. Might try that with the ogre. More sling bullets. Let's try help. Spellcasting. Okay, so V for evoke. Right, let's get it into. Evoke which item? So E, aim, the ogre. Ogre resist with some effort. Let's try again. Okay, so it's paralyzed. I'm going to go berserk and let's, yep, hit it. Excellent. Still skill increased to level 3, which is a bit weird because I don't know how I really used stealth just then. Thought whatever just happened would be pretty noisy. All right, I'll go explore a bit more. So this is an altar. If I target an altar with X or V, I can get a short description. All right, well, found sacrificial altar of Ru. The altar of the shape of a pair of scales with a heart in one scale and a pictogram representing power of enlightenment in another. Trog probably won't like it if I skip allegiance, but having a look won't hurt, right? To get information, press. All right, let's see. Before I do that, see my current faith with Trog. It was a minute for when Trog the Wrathler. Oh, we're pretty good friends. All right, but it won't hurt to have a look. Of all the gods, only Ru opposed creation, not as folly but as distraction. Initiates all followers of Ru can open channels to the power underlying the visible world by renouncing the fetters that bind him here. These sacrifices are not made to Ru, but rather given up freely and permanently. Having made such sacrifices, initiates will become drawn upon this immense power to aid themselves, eventually gaining the ability to unleash destructive might against their foes. Now exude an aura of power that intimidates my foes. Aura of power can strike those that harm you. And heal my body. I can gather the power to a mighty leap and wreak terrible wrath on my foes. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I like Trog. Trog and I are good friends. All right, keep exploring. Stone staircase leading up. Yeah, I'm not gonna go just. So I don't know Minkeri. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Prince of Dust, fair and noble ruler of ancient and mighty kingdom, mummified after an early death. His faithful priests subsequently infused him with great and powerful magic, seeking to grant him eternal life. Now he's forgotten and reduced to mouldering bandages and dry brittle bones. He's extremely dangerous, immune to poison and negative energy, so resistant to cold. Susceptible to fire, can see intelligent. More stones. He's not dormant anymore. Alright, going berserk. Whoa, he's whenever your health is very low or you're in danger of dying, check your options carefully. Often retreat or using some item might be a viable alternative to fight on. I'm gonna try that wand. Keep in mind monsters may follow you even if they're standing right next to you and start climbing or descending. Oh, so they can change levels. And even if you manage to check them off, they'll still be there when you come back. Right, so I might want to use a super instead of I can't evoke wands. I feel the power of Trog as rage grows, and I've destroyed. Excellent. And my throwing skills increase, so armor skill increases to level 4 and I've reached level 7. Congratulations, I've survived until the end of hint mode. Be sure to try some other ones as well. Note that the command help screen will be very different from now on. Here's the last playing hint. There's a convenient way to travel between distant dungeon levels G, uppercase G, and enter the desired destination. If your travel gets interrupted, issuing G enter will control it. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to explore a little bit more and just finish off with this level. Before I do that, try and Hopefully can hit it with a bow. Wonder of paralysis. Zero giant club. I wonder what ogre chest like. Oh, I've got 6 chunks of flesh. Eat one of them. Yep, tastes terrible. More stones, short sword, and a sleeping orc. Looks like there's another ring. Add a skeleton. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Snake skeleton. And I've been poisoned. Oh no, it looks like I've killed everybody. 2 potions of curing. I think I'll definitely drink a potion of curing now. And eat some more flesh. And a golden ring. So let's it's a scroll of amnesia. Seem forgetful. Not too sure what that means. Close off, and hopefully that keeps the monsters from attacking. Let's remove a ring of stealth and try and put on put on an amulet. Amulet of an acrobat. Allows the user to tumble and roll and evade the blows of the enemies, but only while moving and waiting. While taking other actions, it conveys no benefits. It must first attune itself to the wearer's body at full health. Okay. And what about the golden ring? A talisman charged with arcane forces of unknown provenance to warn us jewelry on a finger. Well, there's only one way to do it. Let's put it on. Ring of positive energy. A ring that protects the life force of its wearer from negative energy, making it partially immune to the draining effects of undead and necromantic energy. Found it on level 4. Oh, right, I think that... Oh, sorry, I haven't quite covered the entire level. Yeah, it hisses angrily. I won't quite go berserk yet. Heavily wounded, severely wounded, almost dead. Okay, so I've picked up another ring. Let's get rid of the one of positive energy and put on the shiny one. Cursed ring of teleportation. It's almost like I should know. We'll get something good, something bad. A ring that occasionally exerts its power to teleport its wearer next to monsters. It's got a curse placed on it. Okay. Staircase leading down. Phantoms moved out of there, but I don't know too much about this area, about phantoms, so I'm going to go berserk and start hitting. I can't auto-explore while berserk. That's alright. I'm not carrying any food. Hopefully Trog's hand can... No, looks like we're going down. Oh, I'm going to find out what scorpion tastes like. And 2 chunks of flesh. A centaur skeleton. Alright, well, hopefully after a bit of berserk energy for that one. Alright. And I'll go back up. I'm exhausted. Let's try and rest up a bit. I think that'll pretty much wrap it up here, but I've had a bit of fun. Learned a bit more about the game, and there is still a bit more to play. So for the game, and I'll probably do more crawls as part of the office hours, but still, I've been looking over to the chat, seeing if anyone's had any questions or anything, and I'm happy to interrupt office hours to answer questions. And let's see what else I've picked up. Certainly carrying a lot, but I still think Crawl's going to be a very good game. It's not graphics intense or a lot of resources for a computer to run it. I'll start. It's even though I'm running it on a laptop, it's certainly a game that can run on a Raspberry Pi, even a Raspberry Pi Zero, which is a very cheap computer. And I think a good platform for people to learn computer science and similar on. So, but yeah, if anyone has any questions, I'll do a final run up and check the chat before I go. We're pretty much looking to finish up soon. And cursed ring of teleportation, which I'm wearing. Potion of degenerations. Potion of flight. Potion of curing. So I've gotten a high score. And hints mode. So done the Minotaur Berserker. Did Elf Conjurer. So magic oriented character. And a Centaur Hunter. So ranged fire. So I guess they hopefully, yeah, it looks like we've got different maps, so it's not going to be the same all the way through. And I'll keep it up my sleeve to do it at a later time. But yeah, if anyone has any questions, jump in, let me know. Otherwise, I'll wrap it up here. And thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, comments, or feedback, please let me know. And if you have any questions afterwards of what's happened in this live stream, leave a comment. I'll see what I can do to answer and address. And I'll wrap it up here. Thanks for watching.